build tool.
It's a data build tool. Okay, so data build tool. Okay, we'll see like case cases. So it's a data build tool mainly for data transformation purpose we are using. Okay, before that, let me know what is ELT or ETL abbreviation for ELT or ETL. Tell me abbreviation.
Extract, transform, load.
Okay, extract, transform,
Load.
and load. Okay, see, before loading, we are trying to transform the data. What is ELT? It is ELT. It is
Extract, load, and transform.
okay. Extract, load, and transform. Okay, see, we'll see the difference. Okay, see here what exactly we are doing in the ETL. We are extracting data from different sources, transforming data, and loading. Where we are trying to load? In where we are trying to load? Generally
Snowflake.
in the data warehouse. It can be Snowflake. Tell me what data warehouse? Cloud data warehouse. It can be. Tell me it can be Snowflake. It can be Amazon Redshift. Okay, so BigQuery. Okay, Synapse. Okay, Synapse. Okay, so what happened? So we are extracting data from different sources like Oracle database, SQL server, and before loading, now we are transforming the data and we are trying to load. And what about ELT? We are extracting, loading into data warehouse, and we are doing the transformation. Okay, now remember. So tell me, DBT is ETL or ELT here? Any idea? Anyone?
ETL.
Not ETL. So DBT is not an ETL or ELT tool. Okay, it's mainly concentrated on what? Concentrates on T,
Okay.
that is transformation. So remember, okay, see, remember DBT is not an ETL tool. It is mainly focused on the transformation part. Okay, see, so here E is nothing but extraction, transformation, and load. So with the help of DBT, what happened? We'll mostly focus on the transformation part. Okay, transformation part. Now see here what happened in DBT. If you want to know simply, we should know simple select statement. Okay, if you know select statement, what we can able to practice the DBT. So simple select statement. What now? If you try to run, so remember in DBT, everything will be models will be there. Models. Okay, see models. Okay, if you run the models, what happened? So tables and views will be created. I'll explain one more time. Okay, see one more time. Okay, see. Remember, so DBT is a data build tool mainly for transformations. Okay, so simple thing. It is used to one second. It is used to transform the data. Okay, that has been loaded. Second. That has been loaded in the data warehouse. So simple thing what happened. So see, main purpose of DBT is that what it is used to transform the data that has been loaded. Simple thing in Snowflake, data will be stored in raw data. By using DBT, now what happened? We are transforming the data and we are trying to load into Snowflake. This is the thing. Okay, so simple thing. So raw data with the help of DBT, we are doing the transformations and we are trying to load. Ultimately, who will consume this transformed data? Okay, the BA people, the AI people, the machine learning. See, ultimately every company's data, what they want to do analysis. Okay, see, so I'll try to give the flow. Okay, see, raw data is there with the help of DBT. We are trying to transform and give the BA guys, AI guys, machine learning. Okay, let me show you the present. You'll get some clarity. Okay, see, simple thing. Okay, see, it's a data build tool mainly for what? Mainly for transform. Remember, it is not an ETL tool or EL tool. It is mainly mostly focused on what? Mostly focused on the transformation part. Okay, see, it's a data build tool. Okay, so used for a data transformation. So the data is already loaded in the data warehouse. By using DBT, we are transferring the data. Next step is that see, it is not an ETL tool or ELT tool. It's most focused on what? Mostly focused on the transformation part. Okay, what the point? So by using raw data with the help of DBT, we are trying to transform the data like in a okay, informative information we are getting with the help of transform. So it's a data build tool mainly for transformation part. It's not an ETL tool, mainly focused on the transfer. So extraction, loading, and transforming. Okay, so mainly DBT is for transformation. Raw data is there. I want to get in a like information purpose. Okay, then what happens? With the help of DBT, we are making the transform data. For the pointer. So for any doubts as of now. So remember, so this is the main thing. So mainly for it's a data transformation framework. Okay, so mainly for transformation. Okay, what the point? As no any doubts, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yes, good.
Sir, so in Snowflake also we can convert it into views. We can take the data from S3 and then
Let me complete. You'll get some clarity. Okay. At the end of the session, you'll get some clarity what exactly it is. Okay, everything will be possible. Okay, so remember. So already, suppose like before Snowflake, there's something is there, but what happened because of advantages, Snowflake came into picture. Same thing. So because of some advantages, DBT come into picture. At the end of the session, you'll get some clarity of your doubts. Okay. Get fault sometime. Okay. Now see, next step is that what? Okay, see why DBT. So remember, with the help of DBT, we can able to perform development. Okay, see testing, we can able to perform deployment, so documentation and data link. So what is deployment? Tell me. Anybody knows? So what is deployment? Deployment, any knows?
Deploying the code
Production.
to
so
production environment.
DevOps guy deploys.
Okay, see what happened. See, in real time now we'll have development database. Okay, so testing database. Okay, then then UAT, SIT, so prod. So these are the databases we'll have. Okay, so these are the database instance. Now tell me, out of this thing, where will work mostly? Mostly in which instance?
Development.
So in the development database we are trying to develop. Okay, see now what happened. Now see, with the help of DBT, what happened now, we can able to deploy our code from development, testing, UAT, SIT prod. So here, so it supports CI/CD pipeline. What is CI/CD pipelines? Tell me. It's a continuous integration and the continuous deployment. Okay, so these are the steps. Okay, see, understand a little bit. Okay, see, I'll try to guide. Okay, see, now what happened with the help of DBT? What happened? So see, what you said is just now, you know, with the you said like DevOps guys will come into picture. Now what happened without any DevOps? Now what happened? If you know DBT, what happened? We can able to perform CI/CD deployment with DBT on. Got the point? See, so we can able to eliminate the DevOps person. See, by using DBT, we can able to perform continuous integration, continuous deployment. Deployment is nothing but what? So moving the code from one environment to other. Okay, with the help of this CI/CD pipeline. Okay, see here what happened. We can able to integrate with GitHub. Okay, so Bitbucket. Okay, or GitLab. Okay, we'll see the same thing. Okay, got a point. So by using DBT, we can able to easily integrate with CI/CD, the GitHub, this all thing. Okay, this is one advantage. You got the point. So see, we can able to develop. We can able to do the testing, like there are two tests, generic test and singular test. Okay, as of now, so we can able to perform our code, that is development, testing, deployment, moving the code from one instance to other. And the documentation, generally what we'll do, documentation, suppose like you given one Jira story. Tell me, suppose like, so okay, so client is asking, okay, what you have done. Okay, tell me who will do the documentation. We only know. So what happened in DBT? What happened? There is one concept is that what we can able to generate the documentation. Okay, see. So one advantage that testing we should do. So testing, what happened? We having a generic test and a singular test. In the generic test, what happened? We can able to run for entire application. We can. That is a generic test. Okay, see coding. So testing, deployment, documentation, and what is data lineage? Anybody know, sir? Any idea? Data lineage.
History of the data can be stored.
Visual representation of the data.
Not history. So see, simple thing. So data lineage in DBT. So if you go for image, no. Now see what happened. Okay, see, like starting, like it's nothing but what representation. Okay, see, suppose like what happened, this data has come from here, this data is coming from here. Okay, dependencies of the models we can able to understand with the help of the help of data lineage. Got the point? So no need to install anything, just what? So with the help of DBT, what happened, we can able to perform the data lineage, dependency between multiple models we can able to find. Got the point? This is not but data lineage. Okay, see, so see, main purpose of DBT is for development, testing, we can able the testing, so deployment, CI/CD pipelines, and the documentation and the data. This is not but visualization graph. Okay, so got the point. So with the help of DBT, we can able to develop our code, test our code, deploy the code from one instance to another, and it will generate the documentation and the data. What? Okay, dependency. See this, if I want to get this data, what? So this data has come from these models. Okay, we can these tables we can able to send. What the quantum? Same thing in a similar fashion. So see, easy testing, a reusable code. What happens? So in DBT, we're having the concepts of macros and Jinja. Tell me in Snowflake. Okay, if you want to develop the complicated code, we should make so what concept? Complicated code. The conditional statements, we should go for what concept?
Stored procedure.
Okay, so UDFs, and stored
You
procedures.
store.
Okay, same thing. Now what happened in DBT, if you want to perform any complicated logic, any looping, what happened, we should make some macros and Jinja templates, we can able to make it. Okay, see, same thing. Okay, see, so reusable code in the sense like what we'll write one time, we can able to use multiple places with the help of macros and Jinja template. Okay, go to the quantum. Same thing. So CI/CD integration, continuous integration and continuous deployment. Okay, see, so data lineage, okay, documentation. So because of all these regions, so DBT come into picture. Tell me, so with the help of what? With the help of Snowflake, can you get the data lineage? Somebody's asking question. Varuna, somebody tell me. So it is not possible. Documentation is possible. Documentation not possible. So CI/CD is just no improvement, but what happened? It's not. It's in a previous status in Snowflake. But in DBT, what happened? We can go for CI/CD, reusable code. So we written one time, we can able to execute multiple places. Okay. So these are the advantages of DBT. In a similar fashion, see. So remember simple thing. Okay. If I want to see prereqs or DBT is nothing but what? If you know simple select statements. Okay. So Snowflake data warehouse. So tables. Okay. Tell me what are the tables are available in Snowflake? Anyone in area?
Internal tables, external tables.
Okay, what are internal tables? So permanent table, transient table, temporary table. Okay, we'll see the same thing in Snowflake. I see. So basic SQL statements, Snowflake, you should have understanding of SQL statements, Snowflake data warehouse, table and itself, and also what are the views available in Snowflake?
Secure materialized.
Secured view.
Secure and materialized.
So normal views, materialized views, secure materialized. Okay, see, these are the points. Okay, remember, if you want to understand the DBT functionality, we should have basic knowledge of select statements, the with class, Snowflake data warehouse, how to apply Snowflake data warehouse. So types of tables like permanent table, transient table, temporary table. Same thing, normal views, secure views, and materialized view. Okay, see, because so simple thing. So we'll write the models in the select statements. So, see, simple thing. Okay, see, our DBT models will return simple select statement. So see, if you run DBT model, now what happened? It will internally convert into tables and views. Simple thing. Now what I say now, remember, if you know select statement, okay, we can able to learn DBT. Okay, so what now? We write the models in the language of SQL or Python. So mostly we prefer SQL only. So this SQL statement, now if you try to run DBT model, what happened? This internally create tables and views inside data warehouse. One more time. So see, I created data models with the help of SQL select statement. Now what happened if I try to run DBT run, what happened? Okay, see, this models internally convert into tables. It can be permanent table or transient table, or it can be normal view or secure view inside the data warehouse. It can be Snowflake, it can be BigQuery, or it can be okay. So as of now, we're discussing Snowflake. When you try to run DBT models, what happened? Internally, the select statements are converted into tables and views. It can be permanent table, it can be transient table, it can be normal views, it can be secure views. Go to the point. A simple thing, the select statements are internally converted into tables and views in our Snowflake data warehouse. Simple thing, data build tool is to transform the data that has been already loaded in the data warehouse. So we are converted into, so this thing actually into tables and views with the help of these models. Okay, we'll see the use case, we'll get some clarity. So let's see if you're not able to understand. So go back here. This is what, anybody tell me, this is what? DBT, cloud or core? Anybody knows? It's a cloud version. Okay, we'll see the same thing later point of time. As I want to understand, this is DBT cloud. I am selecting, tell me in Snowflake, I want to find what is my database name and what is my schema name. In database?
Select current schema.
Current. That's what now, like see, you should have basic knowledge of Snowflake data warehouse. It's a current database, comma, current schema. Okay, see, so semicolon should not be there. So see, it will throw error. Now what happened? Okay, see, semicolon should not be used. So control enter, same thing. Okay, you'll see from Monday onwards. See, it's a we are connecting. So DBT is connected to analytic database, and this is my schema DBT PDBT 1 2 3. Okay, now go back here. Now see, okay, see, SQL worksheet. Now what is the database? Tell me, I want to get my database. Okay, use. Tell me, use database. Database name. Okay, see, control enter. Same thing, use schema. PDBT. What is schema name? Okay, see. Okay, we are in this database, this schema. Okay, now see, I refresh the same thing. So this is my PDBT. So this is as of now what? So 2 views are there. Okay, so these are 2 views. Now what happened? Now see, I am trying to open one more window. We'll discuss data in detail. As of now, I'm trying to say. So DBT model, now what exactly? So if you try to run DBT model, it will convert into tables or views. Okay, so go back here. Simple select statement. Select one ID. So Praveen, it's a name. Okay, Hyderabad. Okay, city. What is ID, name, city? What are these things? Tell me. What is ID? Column aliases. Okay, see, simple thing. If you know select statement, now what happened? So see, first we should save the same. Okay, see, save in the models. So test 123.sql. Okay, so this is my thing. Okay, now see here we are having how many views? ABC test model. Now what happened? Now I am trying to run. Okay, see. So DBT. Okay. So DBT run -m. Okay, what's the name? Test 1, 2, 3. Now what's it? See what happened? It is getting running. Okay, see DBT run succeeded. Now tell me what will create in Snowflake. Just now I said no, it will convert either tables or views. Okay, see we created one model with the help of select statement. If you run DBT run, what happened? It will either create tables or it will get views. Okay, see the same thing. Go back here. Now so go back here. So refresh the same thing. Now what created? Got the pointer. See how to see this thing. Okay, see show. How to see list of views? Show views. Okay, so remember this SQL statement should be comfortable. A Snowflake data warehouse console. Okay, copy the same value. Select star from this. Got the pointer. Clear so far? Yes, as no. So see same column no ID. Okay, not this one. No. Which one we created? Test 1, 2, 3. Okay, one Praveen Hyderabad. Okay, so one Praveen Hyderabad. Okay, so simple thing now what happened? We are creating the data model with the help of simple select statements or with class. When you run DBT run, what happened? These models are internally converted into tables and views and created where? Inside in DBT or what? In Snowflake data where. Okay, so we are taking the DBT models, so we are running and it's execute table service. It is converted. Got the point?
Okay, so instead of writing insert.
One second, hold on. One. Tell me.
So instead of writing insert statement
Create
in
the tables as
Snowflake.
well.
No, 1 second. Ask no, 1 second. Hold on.
Okay,
Ask.
So instead of writing insert statement in Snowflake, we will directly write it in DBT. Select then ID and this, and then it will convert into a data in Snowflake.
Right, like it can be table, it can be view. Depends on our configuration metallization.
Okay.
Yes, go ahead. Yes, Aruna, yes, ask the question.
So it can create the tables as well. I'm looking at your DBT. It is showing views.
No, you want
create
table?
the tables as
okay, 1 second. Let me go for. So, okay, see, go to the models. Okay, now I'm putting so table model for understanding purpose. Okay, see .sql is compulsory because SQL. Okay, now tell me save this thing. Okay, already saved. Okay, now how to run the models using what command? So DBT. Now tell me. So okay, see DBT. Okay,
DBT
so
-m something.
So run. Okay, -m. M is not but model. Okay, what is the model name? So table
underscore model.
Model. Okay, so no need of .sql. Okay, see. Now what will convert? Now where it will convert? Okay, see in the analytic database. So PDB schema. What it will create? What will create? So see. So see. Okay, see it's saying create SQL table model. Okay, see go back here. So go to the logs. So see detail. So we can able to get the logs also generated here. Okay, now go back here. So see this is our database. Now see click on this. Now tell me what created? Table created. Yes or no?
So, Praveen,
Okay.
Yes,
Praveen,
yes, yeah.
sorry to interrupt.
Thank you.
We
That's
can
good.
create the tables directly here, no?
From where?
In the Snowflake itself, instead of going to DBT and making model.
No. Actually, not like it. So we can able to get the thing. Now, main purpose of this DBT is the transformation part. Okay, see now what happened here in DBT. What happened? So there are concepts are there. Okay, now see what happened. So see, we can able to create one model. Okay, and we can able to reference in multiple places. Okay, this is one use case. Okay, so this understand the use case. So this is one use case. Same thing now. What happened? So see, suppose like okay, now you're saying like I want. Okay, see one table is there. In this table, what happened? I want the transformation. Okay. So transformation. Okay. Now transformation what? So transformation what? Say one more database object. We should create one more database object. Okay. Now instead of creating one more database object in DBT, we are having concept of FFRML. Okay. One concept is there. So with the help of this, what happen? It won't create any database object. Okay. See, we can able to reuse the same thing. Okay. It will avoid storage cost as some concept. Got the point of see here in DBT, one concept is here with the help of this what happened, we can able to avoid the storage cost. Okay, see, we can able to create one object, the logic we can implement and we can able to reuse without storing physically. This is one concept. Okay, and what happens, see, remember, okay, anything we can able to with the Snowflake, but what happened because of this what advantage, what say no advantage is what, okay, see, here what, okay, suppose like if I want to testing, how do the testing tell me normally, how do the testing? Okay, see, we need to write separate, but what happened in DBT, we are having the concept of configuration file. In the configuration file, if you create one test model, we can able to execute for all the models only. Okay, got it. Here what happened, we should do manual for each and every table. But what happened if we create a configuration in the .yml file, we can able to apply for the test cases for all the models in the particular. See what happened, what I'm trying to say. If we go here, what happened? Here is see. In the example, we create one YML file. In this YML file, we define some test cases. With the help of these test cases, what happen? It will apply the test cases for entire model. So whereas if I want to test here in Snowflake, what happen? We should do separate the test case. Test case nothing but what? Okay, primary key concept like not null constant. Okay, see, those all the things we can able to do. So here what we should do separate. Whereas in DBT, what happen? We can able to define here this will apply for entire. The main purpose of this DBT is for DRY. Okay, anybody knows what is DRY? Concept, terminology, DRY, software terminology, no, DRY, it's a don't repeat yourself in the sense like what? So here we'll create one model, so we can able to, we can't able, so we can create one model. This model we can able to reference in multiple places. That's what the concept of don't repeat. But what happens in Snowflake, we should create separate object for all this thing. Okay, so got the point, a little bit getting at least somewhat. So going forward, you can able to get, okay, see, because no, once you see the use cases and the functionality of all the DBT models and what is macros, what is insert template, what is the test cases, generate test cases, okay, how to integrate the code from dev to UAT to prod. So once we complete all these use cases, then you get to know, okay, so instead of doing that operations in that Snowflake, so Snowflake is only for storage purpose. Then what happened with the help of DBT, we are transforming the data, the transformations part, the null handling, duplicate constants. Okay, this all the concepts can be handled in DBT model. Okay, so then you get some clarity. Then what happened after doing? So document generation part also we can able to get with the help of DBT. The data linear. Suppose like see what happened. We'll see anything really same. Okay, so no, so see, it's good.
So even DBT is a SaaS model, right?
There are two things are there. SaaS is there, cloud is there. Cloud is there and core is there. Core is
okay,
also
so
there.
for working on Snowflake, we can place a DBT like AWS, Azure, GCP, wherever you want.
We can. Okay, so select DBT. So what happened? DBT is work on any cloud data warehouse. It can be Amazon's Redshift, or it can be Google BigQueries. Okay, or else like what? Okay, see Snowflakes or Azure Synapses. Anywhere it can able to fit into it.
Okay.
So just what now? What we treat? This is connecting to right now. I connected to what? I connect to what? Snowflake data warehouse. So you can able to connect to, okay, so at the starting, at the installation of the project, we should select your data warehouse. It can be Snowflake or it can be BigQuery or anything. Okay. Now, as of now, my data warehouse is what? It's a Snowflake I'm using. And my database is what? It's a current database. It's a current database. It's connected to Snowflake one analytics database. Okay. We can able to connect to any data warehouse.
Praveen, you meant to say we are not saving any data here, like we are using the data from Snowflake and we are doing some transformation and same views or tables are creating in Snowflake side, right?
Okay, see here, DBT doesn't store any data. Just for transformation, the logic, the business logic, all the logic we will implement in this thing. So ultimately storing where in the Snowflake only.
Okay.
So this
how
also,
do we-
yes, go ahead, yes, go ahead.
How we build the connection to Snowflake to here? Like, I don't know, I'm missing anything.
No, we did not discuss. Okay, that we'll discuss in the first. This is like high level. I'm saying like what? No, this thing I want to prove what exactly DBT model. So it will convert. So see what it will convert. It will convert our models into tables. That was the point I want to convey here. That's what.
Okay.
So the setup now we discuss. Okay, the setup will be discussed in the first class. Okay. Okay. See the database setup.
Means intersync.
Come again.
The Snowflake instance and DBT instance are intersynced with each other.
Intersync in the sense like what exactly it means?
In the sense, whatever the table transformation that we are doing in DBT, the tables are getting generated. Are these due to the connection in between these two? Are they interlinked? Means the data
we can able to access like what are the chances, what are the suppose like you create one table, what happened if you create we need to give the source connection, then we can able to access. So it's saying like whatever changes happen now. So see suppose like I created one table. Okay, see I created one table. Okay, so we can able to access so we can able to access no worries. It's saying like interlinked. Okay, it's interlinked only. We are because we establish the connection what happened, we can able to access them. Okay. It's like a database link. If you know, like in Oracle, we having database link, no? What happened? We can able to access with the help of database. Same thing. We establish the connection. With the help of this connection, we can able to access those things.
Okay.
And also, so for simple thing, no? So if you know select statement, and so see these are the prerequisites. One more time. So see, you should know select statement that with the class aggregate function, analytical functions. Okay, that's all the concepts and how to get connection to the current database, current schema, query history, what is query text. This all the information should have under tables. Okay, see what is it created. See what happened when I go here. Okay, now see we create one table. This is what table? How can know? This is what table? Tell me. Suppose like I create one table in Snowflake. Now how can you find if it's a permanent table, transient table, temporary table?
Information schema.
Not information schema. Says here kind is see
Show
kind. Okay.
tables, kind.
No, sure kind. So by using kind we can see what happened. Just now create table model. So by default create transient table. Tell me what is the advantage of transient table and compared to permanent table?
Time travel.
Time travel. So time travel will be zero in where? So 0 in. Okay, so time travel will be 1 for transient table, 90 for permanent table. But what happened? Failsafe will be 0, transient will be 0. So failsafe for transient table, failsafe will be 0. Because of these reasons, what happened? So to reduce the storage cost, so by default we are trying to create the transient table. If you want to create permanent table, we can able to use a permanent table. We should change the one parameter. That's it. Okay, see. So by default, this is one intro question. So by default, if you create any, okay, if you run any model, okay, so table it will be transient table will be created in Snowflake. Okay, got the point. Huh? As I'm getting the point. So this is prerequisite. So you should know table function. So Snowflake functionality should understand. Okay, so tables. What are tables are there? So what are the views are there? Normal views, secure views. Okay, same thing. We can able. Okay. Now suppose like I create view. Okay, this is what type of view? How can I say? So how can you say it's a normal view secure? How can I say?
These are normal views because we didn't make it secure.
No, how can I say? We don't know, no? So Snowflake DBT functionality, we don't know. How can I say? So see which column we should check whether it's a normal view or secure view?
Is secure is normal.
No, okay. See, we are having the columns of is secure and is metallized. Okay, see? So see by default create non-secure views. It's create. Okay, got the point. So that's also okay. So Snowflake concept should have pretty bit knowledge if we are able to understand. So this DBT is simple. Okay, so first SQL should be understand the Snowflake data warehouse, the complete concept and the tables and its views. Okay, so got the point. The time travel fails. Okay, see simple thing. We are editing models with the help of select statement. When you run DBT and what happen, it internally convert into what? Convert into tables, convert into views. Okay, so it can be transient table. So by default transient table. So normal views. So if you want to create permanent, we can able to create the permanent tables. Secure views we can able to create. Got the point? Getting a little bit so far. And also, so see, we'll see the project flow. We'll get some clarity. Okay, now see. So different sources. It can be what same as Snowflake. You see. extra DBT come into picture. Okay, it can be. So see, okay, now what happened? So my company data is in different source system. We want to bring into Snowflake. Who will come into picture to bring the data? Who will come into picture?
ETL developers.
ETL not will come as ELT, because now what happened?
ELT.
Transformations who are doing here? DBT or ETL developer?
DBT.
Okay, so generally what happens? So generally data warehouse nothing but what the transform data we are trying to load. Now it's an expensive operator. That's why we'll go for ELT approach. So ETL is an expensive approach. We'll go for ELT approach. Now what happened? We are trying to take this data and we are dumping into S3. From here we are trying to do into raw data. So this is okay. Now tell me ELT tool is nothing but what can be Fivetran, Stitch or something other. Now what happens? So we are taking this data, we are dumping into, okay, this is what Snowflake data warehouse. Now tell me the transformation part will come into picture here for transformation.
DBT.
So see, DBT will come into picture. So DBT what can perform? So see, okay, see, transform this data. Transform data we can able to create the tables or the views. Okay, now so DBT can be used for so development. So the testing. So see, just is a connection. So it won't store anything. Just creating the development that we are performing the development. So testing we are performing with the help of generic and unit testing. Okay, see. Okay, so same thing. Deployment, documentation, data lineage, version. So with the help of DBT, we can able to develop our code. So test multiple models, deploy the models. So deploy and from what? From development to test. So test to prod. So documentation with the help of the CI/CD concept, data lineage, version control, the git bucket, all those things. Okay, see. So see one more time. Our data is stored. So heterogeneous data we are dumping into our Snowflake thing. Now what happened? We should transform with the help of DBT, with the help of development. So testing, deployment, documentation, data lineage, version. So these all things handled by the single DBT only. Now what happened? The transform data when you try to run DBT model, it will internally convert into so mod tables are views. Ultimately, tell me for Power BI guys, which one object will create tables or views for Power BI guys? Consumption layer. So views will be created. Okay, got the point. Ultimately, so we are giving this data to the consumption. It can be Tableau, Power BI, ClickView, or Looker, or the AI, or the machine learning data science. See, ultimately this data they want to move to here. Now earlier what we can able to this transformation with the help of SQL. Now with the help of DBT, what happened? So these concepts are making simpler. Okay, so instead of going for separate tools, so DBT we can able to all the things we can able to make it. Okay, got the point. Awesome. So bringing the data different sources with the help of Fivetran or Stitch and dumping into Snowflake. Next one what happened? Okay, see next one what we should do with the help of this what concept with the help of DBT. We are trying to that it's a data transformation tool. Okay, see already loaded data we are trying to transform with the help of SQL models. So Jinja templates. Okay, so macro concept, pre hooks are there, post hooks are there. These are the concepts will be available. Okay, the conditional statement. That's good.
So will it maintain version control also, Praveen?
Yes, it maintains.
So it is like Microsoft Visual, Visual Source Safe, like it will maintain the version control, like time travel. We can go ahead. No,
version control is that like our code will be there in GitHub repository. Remember? So see simple thing. Suppose if I execute anything, now what happens? See, suppose I go back here. Tell me where to find the history. So query history. Now see what happened. Okay, see this is done by what? So this is done by DBT only. So this entire thing done by the DBT. Okay, we can able to find the query history here. Okay, for the pointer. So see this is done by DBT. Okay, how can you find here what happened? So see here. So I given the data warehouse. Okay, see data warehouse. Okay, so query. So see here. Transform is the warehouse. Okay, we can able to use the query tag and we can able to identify from which we are getting the data. We are exiting the query from Snowflake or from the DBT. So query tag concept is there in the DBT. We can able to exit the query tag. So that what we can able to identify. So we are exit the models from the Snowflake or from the DBT. Okay, these are the things will be maintained by this thing. Okay, so DBT. So data is nothing but what just like suppose like okay, suppose see simple thing. Okay, so A model is used by B, so B model is used by C, C model is by D. Okay, so this all the representation will be cleared by, so dependency we can able to establish with the help of data lineage concept is there. Okay, Got the point. See, ultimately, so this transform data, I want to go to the consumption layer. If so, so earlier what happened in the Snowflake? What? So we don't have this concept. Now DBT come into picture okay. So remove all the static tips. So with the help of DBT, we can able to do all the things, all the steps in it. Anything. Okay, got the point. So we can able to, but what happened because of this advantages? Now what happened? So Snowflake invested some amount in DBT, so they are making the things done. Okay, that's the point.
So the transformer data that we are seeing it in query history, the warehouse, it gets created first in DBT, and that's how it's displaying there.
See, DBT doesn't do it. So DBT, what it will take the code from Snowflake. Okay, so create them in the Snowflake. That's it. So it will take the data from here and create in a transform data.
Okay. So in query history, I was seeing it in warehouse. It was showing transform.
No. Remember, while doing the setup, no, we have created transform as the warehouse. Okay, so the setup. Once you set up, you'll get some clarity. Okay.
Okay.
Suppose like let me show you. Okay. So see what happened. Okay, see. So see what happened while doing the setup. Now what happened? So this is my database transform. I given the warehouse. Okay, got the point. Okay, so there we can able to get it. So this all the setup, like once the setup now. So see, so we are working a DBT PDD. Okay, this is my schema. Okay, so this is my, so when you try to execute any model, what happened in this particular database with the help of this warehouse. So we are creating the tables or views in this particular schema. Got the point. So that's why see, so we are getting, okay, so go back here, go to the projects. Okay, see, it's getting created. So in this analytic database, so PDTB 1, 2, 3. Okay, got the point now. So we'll see in detail. Okay, so this is like high level. Okay, what exactly DBT function? Simple thing. So you should know knowledge on Snowflake. Okay, so Snowflake. Okay, and table types and the views and the functionality. Okay, so simple thing. So when you try to run a model, what happened? It internally convert into either tables or views, depends on functionality. Okay, ultimately what are the last step? We should go for views. Okay, so before now we should create the permanent tables. Okay, so this all steps will be done in the DBT model stuff. Okay.